Long before planes, the internet, or shipping containers, the world was already connected. Ancient Eurasia formed a huge web stretching from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Merchants, traders, and travelers carried goods, stories, and ideas across thousands of miles. This early globalization was not fast, but it was real and lively. Each region specialized in different products. Some places were famous for their silk, others for spices, precious metals, or ceramics. Even before modern borders existed, people knew how to profit from these differences. Their links formed overlapping trade zones where goods could pass from hand to hand. People in the Roman Empire, India, Central Asia, and China all played vital roles. They did not always meet face to face, but their actions shaped each other's lives. A Roman coin found in China is proof of these distant but strong connections. This essay will follow the journey of a single Roman coin. By tracing its path, we can see how ancient economies were more connected than most people imagine. The Silk Road sounds like a single, grand road from Rome to China. In reality, it was a complex web of routes. Goods moved by river, sea, and land, passing through many markets and countless hands. No merchant traveled the whole way from Europe to East Asia. Travel was dangerous and expensive. Instead, goods changed owners many times. Caravans crossed deserts, ships sailed along coastlines, and traders switched at busy city hubs. Each handled just a part of the journey, much like a relay race. These overlapping routes connected empires, kingdoms, and tribes. For example, silk from China could end up in Rome, while Roman glassware made its way to Han China. Trade was not just about luxury items, it also carried ideas, religions, and technologies. This network meant that objects like Roman coins could travel very far, across continents, without any single person making the whole trip. Roman coins were more than money. They were miniature bars of precious metal. Made mostly of silver or gold, they were trusted for their purity and weight. This made them ideal for long-distance trade, especially in places where people did not use Roman currency. The design of Roman coins also mattered. They carried images of emperors and symbols of power. These coins were hard to fake, which built trust across cultures. Traders could test their authenticity by weight, look, or even by cutting the coin. Portability was another key feature. A handful of coins could represent great value and were easy to transport. In a world without banks or digital payments, this mattered a lot. Because of these qualities, Roman coins were accepted far beyond the empire's borders. They became a kind of international currency for traders, and a prized possession for collectors and rulers in distant lands. The first step for Roman coins heading east was through the Indian Ocean trade. Roman merchants sailed from Egypt across the Red Sea and down to the western coast of India. They followed strong seasonal winds called monsoons to reach ports like Muziris. These voyages were risky but profitable. Rome wanted Indian spices, gems, and textiles. In return, Indian traders accepted Roman coins as payment. The coins could be melted, hoarded, or even used as jewelry. Large amounts of Roman coins have been found in southern India. This proves how common such exchanges were. Some coins stayed in India, while others began a new journey further east. The Indian Ocean trade was the first link in the long chain that carried Roman coins towards China. So, India was more than just a destination. It was really the heart of Eurasian trade. The ports along its coast, were crowded with goods from Rome, Arabia, Southeast Asia, and beyond. Indian cities became these great markets where products and money mixed together. Roman coins entered India in huge numbers. Some of these coins were hoarded as treasures, while others were melted down to make local coins or even ornaments. Indian rulers sometimes copied Roman coins, which showed their high status and trust. India also sent goods and coins further east. Traders from Central Asia, Southeast Asia, and even China visited Indian markets. Sometimes coins would be paid as tribute, diplomatic gifts, or for luxury items. Thanks to its central position, India acted as both a collector and a redistributor of Roman coins. And, well, this is why so many coins passed through its markets on their way to new lands. After leaving India, Roman coins often traveled through Central Asia. The Kushan Empire, which spanned northern India and Central Asia, played a huge role in this step. The Kushans were expert middlemen, controlling key routes between India and China. The Kushans themselves minted coins, mixing Indian, Persian, and Greek styles. Roman coins were valued for their metal but were rarely used as regular money. Instead, they moved as high-status items or were melted down to make new coins. From Kushan lands, coins could follow many paths: north into the steppes, east to China, or south to Southeast Asia. Traders moved goods in small batches, selling to the next group of merchants along the way. Every handoff meant the coins might gain new meanings: a gift, a religious offering, or just raw silver for a local craftsman. When Roman coins finally arrived in China, their story changed again. The Chinese economy used different money, mostly round coins with square holes. Roman coins were rare, exotic, and often misunderstood. Some Chinese collected these coins as curiosities or symbols of wealth and foreign contact. Others melted them down for their metal. Sometimes coins served as gifts to officials or were buried in tombs as luxury objects. Roman coins were almost never used for shopping in China. Their designs and values were unfamiliar. Local merchants preferred their own trusted coins or forms of money like silk, salt, or grain. So, while Roman coins did reach China, they became strange objects, valued more for their novelty than as real money. The journey of Roman coins to China was not a single adventure but a relay race. Goods moved in stages from one region to the next, changing owners and meanings each time. Traders rarely, if ever, traveled the full distance. At each step, coins could be melted, restamped, or simply kept as treasures. Coins might spend years in India before moving on, or change hands many times before reaching a new market. This relay trade was slow but effective. Because each region had its own customs and money, coins kept changing roles. Sometimes they were currency, sometimes jewelry, sometimes raw material. Their original Roman meaning faded with every step. This relay system explains why only a few Roman coins are found in China, and why their journey was so complex and fascinating. What does the journey of a Roman coin tell us? First, that ancient Eurasia was already a connected world. Goods, money, and ideas flowed across deserts, mountains, and seas, linking people who had never met. This was not modern globalization, but a slow, step-by-step kind, built on trust, skill, and endless human curiosity. Roman coins became global objects, changing meaning and value as they traveled. They were proof of both distance and connection. Few Roman coins survived the whole journey to China. Most were melted, reused, or lost along the way. but their rare appearance in Chinese tombs or museums shows how far ideas and objects could travel. In the end, the story of Roman coins in China is a story of early globalization, of economic and cultural links that shaped our world long before the modern age.